Hi everyone.
Hello, hello.
There are a lot of familiar faces here. My name is JungAe Pak, as you know it. I've been doing the Atomy for about 5 months, a little over 5 months right now. Last month I was standing right here and talking about the product, and I told you Atomy has been changed my life and changed a lot of things in my life. Now Atomy is revolving around like my life right now, and I can prove it to you today. This is I took a picture of my house every corner. I used 6 sets and 4 sets, and this is what I take in the morning: probiotics and hemorrhoids and red ginseng, vitamin C, and I use those sunblocks and compact to my makeup, and I use the detergents here. I use these detergents, and shampoo and conditioners, and I use everything. This is my stock right here. This is something that I live off right now. And I go around with a facial to people, and I love to do that because this is what I want to show them how it feels right after the massage and mask. And I also use my daughter to do it together, and she loves it, and she knows how to pamper herself. So we're going to go over the few products today. First of all, I want to ask you to do a couple of things for me. All these stereotypes of what you think about network marketing, please get rid of that. And please have open-minded, because all this product that we use, we can replace with the Atomy. It changes you just like it changes me. Let's talk about the Atomys here. Let's talk about the Chroma first. The Chroma BNH. Can you turn the lights off because I can't hard to see the pictures here.
Okay.
Okay. The Chroma BNH, the first Korean government venture companies. It's with the Korean Atomy Energy Research Institute. We call it CARI for short. The Chroma Korea BNH get all this technology from CARI, and also get a financial support from the Chroma Korea. And Atomy company here is the lifetime contracted distributing companies through all this product from the Chroma BNH. So anything that manufactured from BNH has to be distributed only through the Atomy. So we're in the good positions. Right now, let's talk about the Chroma here. Not only Chroma Korea, this is based out of Wisconsin, USA. There's 9 of them throughout the world. And throughout the world, 75% of the pharmaceutical needs and supplements and cosmetics in total coming from this 9-country Chroma. It's coming from there. The Chroma is the ODM company. ODM company means they only do the research and development. They're not manufacture anything. So all these companies with the brand name, they come and buy that they develop and research know-how, and they manufacture them and put their brand name, and they sell it with their brand name. So one of the very reputable brand name companies, that if I name it, most likely is coming from one of this Chroma company. Let's talk about the Hemorrhoid. Hemorrhoid is one of our signature product, and this is where all these enemies came from. The Hemorrhoid was developed to protect the CARI researchers from the radiations. I'm sure a lot of people know already. The CARI is one of the few companies around the world exports the energy to the other country. Because the reason a lot of people, a lot of doctors and research and scientists from there, they expose the radiations all the time. They cause them cancer and they die. So they requested Korean government to find a cure for them. So the project name was Hemorrhoid, so we named after that. And it was a joint research from CARI and Atomy Hospital. And since the government got involved, government gave us a 10 years of the period to find a cure for it. And through the 10 years, they funded $5 million of cost of material to find a cure for it. And they asked us to use 100% of the Korean material. Of course, it's using the Korean tax money, so it has to be 100% Korean material. So through 10 years, actually it's 8 years, they finished the research in 8 years. But throughout 8 years, they researched about 1,000 different vegetables and fruits and grain and medicinal herbs to find a cure for it. cure for the immune system, hematopoiesis, antioxidant, anti-cancer. And throughout the research, they selected about 30 different medicinal herbs to cure for all of these herbs. Yeah, cure for all these things here. But however, if you don't know, if you are not familiar with the Asian herbs is toxic and impurity. So if you take for a certain amount of time, then you need to get off of a certain amount of time in order to get rid of impurity and toxic from your body. However, the Carrie developed and find a technology to get rid of this impurity and the toxic from the herb. It calls gamma ray. So this is the light. It shoots it into the herb. So it kills all the impurity and the toxic from the herb. So that's a patent. Throughout the research, they have 5 national patents and 3 international patents. Out of these 5 international patents here, 3 of them are individual patents, which means some of the ingredients in the hemohim actually got individually patented, which is very difficult to get. And there's 3 international patents. If you see here in US and Europe, it says herbal composition for the improving anti-cancer activities, immune response, and hematopoiesis of the body, and protecting the body from the expediting damage, and the method of the preparing the same. So this is not what we're saying. This is what the government says. That's how they patent it. And also for NIH.gov, this is the US government site. If you go hemohim, type into the hemohim in the search section, this is what they say, this is what that's what it's good for. So one of the immune system, this is the test that we run and send it over to FDA. This is the white blood cell. As we get older, the white blood cells are generated less than what we were in 20s and 30s, which is normal for people. After hemohim, if you see the white blood cells generated more, so if you get sick and if you have a cold, you get healed from it a lot faster. And the red cells, same thing. As we get older, red cells not generating as much as it's supposed to be. And then after the hemohim, it generates a lot more, which means when we do the exercise, when we do runs, we don't get easily tired because the red cells brings the oxygen to our body and our hearts. And this is for the immune system comparison chart. There's a lot of things for immune system, a lot of the supplements and all this medicine out there. And for ginseng, it's known for immune system boost. For ginseng and also for mushrooms. But if you see that, it's 100 times more, hemohim is 100 times more effective than ginseng and the mushrooms. And this is very important. Chart, I think. We have 2 groups here, and one group they have them swim in the water, and this is a normal group without the hemohim, with the hemohim. This is a stress and less immune group without the hemohim, with the hemohim. When you are healthy, the hemohim only gets you swim a little bit longer, but if you are stressed and less immune and taking the hemohim, that's much better effect. You will see that. So which means if you have a sick people, if someone it's very weak and less immune system, they will see the results right away. And also, this is another signature product. Because of the Carrick have a lot of technologies, and they put this technology into their skincare system as well, so we all can benefit out of it. This one has 3 different technologies into the 6 sets that we put in every day in our skin system. One is the purification technologies. First of all, Atomy only use a fresh earth, which means when they pick in the morning, they have to process when it's fresh within 10 hours. But even though we do that, like a green tea, some herb, if you try to get an extract out of it, it makes a very thick colors. And we need to get rid of it in order to make it into the cosmetic, because nobody wants the black cosmetic. So we find the technology to make this decoloration like this, so we can put 500 times more ingredient into the bottle. So because we have this technology to change the color here. And the next one is Korean medicine fermentation technology. This is very popular in Asian cosmetic. when we say something's fermentating meaning it's aging it. When it's aging it, which means it breaks down the particle into the small, very small pieces by bacteria enzyme. So it creates amino acids, which is good for our skin to rejuvenating it, and it gives them more effectiveness on our face. But once you fermentating in something, it creates the odors. It's very, very unpleasant odor. But we have technology to get rid of that. Fermentating something means making it very small, which is good for our skin. I'll tell you later about that. So this is a nano capsule system. Actually, it's a combined with a nano capsule system with the fermentating it. Once it's something fermentating it, we can make it smaller. So our skin between the cells, between the spaces between the cell is about 100, 120. And when people call it a nano cosmetic, their size is about 300, 400, still bigger than our skin pore. But when we do because of the fermentation we did, we can size smaller, we can make the size into between 30 to 50, which is smaller than our skin cells. So, but not only that, our skin is protective agents. Our skin is protected from the dirt and pollutions and all this air and dust. So anything that's not familiar to our skin, it's not going to absorb into our skin. So what they did is they made the fermentating it, this particle, the small particle and all these ingredients, they wrapped with a capsule. They put it into the capsule. So a capsule that was very similar to our skin types. So it absorbed right into our skin and it pops 3 times throughout the day. So which means it gives you the moisture 3 times more. So when you, at the end of the night, when you try to get rid of your makeup, you still feel the moisture in your face because of the capsule. It's a nano capsule technology. This is amazing. And this is one for rewarded for very, very reputable competition in Italy. And if you see the result here, this after 1 month using the Atomy skin. This is just one of our members. Not here, but one of this member. There's another one, 5 months using Atomy skincare. And we do have AC care system. We went over this last Monday. This is for the acne skins. And we have one for calming care. This is calming care, that's for very sensitive skin and the dry skin. And we do cover every month. And this is one with the AC care system. Has if you see this one has orange. It's orange from Jeju Islands, one of a well-known place to have orange. And another one showing that it has a result there. It doesn't happen to everyone so quickly, but it eventually happens. And we do have some other products here. We have the hands therapies. We do have a lipstick. The lipstick, we don't have a no GMO. GMO means genetically modified organism, which is very hot in one of these, and we don't want to have that, so we don't have it here. And we do have a sunblock, which made with titanium. We do have a technology to liquefy the titanium. Titanium is one of very, very body-friendly element to it. If you have a broken bones, you put the titanium nail to put it together. So we liquefy them and put it into sunblock. So once you put it on your face, sun hits your face, it reflects right back. And let's see, and we do have a detergents here. And the shampoo and conditioner, I'm a big fan of shampoo, conditioner, and treatments. I know that a lot of people using it here. For myself, the personal experience of the shampoo and the retreatment is I had alopecia. It's like a patch of hair loss in my back of my hair. And I went to get a shots every month, steroid shots for every month for the last almost about a year or so. I didn't get better with that. And I was using this one, and my hair grew back from where the patch is. So right now, you won't be able to see it. You won't be able to even see that I have those problems before. And all these, the home care systems, the fabric detergents, liquid detergents, and multi-purpose cleaner plies. This one has Atomy home care products have passed and received the certification of national and international health. It tells all which means it's eco-friendly. Okay, this is for the result from the hair treatments. Yeah. This is another one here. Okay, let's talk about some supplements because I know a lot of gentlemen want to know about the supplements, and I'm a very big fan of the supplements. First of all, it's probiotic 10 plus. When we, I find it very interesting that how Atomy name everything. When you say probiotic 10 plus, usually remember that name. Why do we need probiotics? Do you know why do we need probiotics for? I know to help you go to the bathroom, nice and smooth bowel movements. But you need to know that the 70% of the immune system in your digestive tracts. So if your digestive tract is not healthy enough, the immune system, the 70% of the immune system, it's not healthy. So you need to take good care of your body. And from the stomach to all the way to small and large intestines, you need a bacteria. And you have a bacteria, you have a